Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, here again in my drum room, doing some updates today. I have a few things to do. Let me just turn my camera around. So first off, I'm gonna put some sound dampening foam up on the walls. And all I did there was I just purchased a inexpensive bed pad from Amazon. I'm just gonna use, it's one of the, just a foam bed pad, nipple foam. It's not professional soundproofing or anything, but I just want to kill some of the reflective frequencies in the room. I like some reflective frequencies, but right now it's just way too much. It gets a lot of reflections coming from all over the place, which makes phasing issues on some of the mics. Secondly, I'm going to change out my bass drum head, or heads rather. I have a different resonant head that I have on order, which hasn't come yet, but I'm going to put a non-ported head on there temporarily until I get the new one, which is also going to be non-ported. The reason being, I've tried many times to put a port on that bass drum, and I just don't like it. I am not happy with the sound when I have a port on. It's only an 18. Basically, the sound shrinks basically to sounding like an 18 as soon as I put a hole on there. When there's no hole, it sounds gigantic. So I'm going to go back to no hole and figure out miking later. If you're curious as to how I got the kick drum to sound as good as I did last time, is because I was using Drumagog, which is basically a drum trigger sample replacement piece of software that I was using on the bass drum on that Minnesota track that you might have heard. And that's how I was able to get such a nice sounding bass drum on the last one. So even if I can't get a good miking setup with the new non-ported head, I can always use Drumagog to get a sound that I am satisfied with. Just in the room itself, I would much rather have no hole. And what else? I put up these cool, I'll show you these in a minute. That little strip you see there is actually RGB lighting. And actually, it's really cool. It's sound activated, and when I turn off the overhead light and play, it does some really neat effects. And I don't know, first off, I don't know if I'm gonna do this foam first or the heads. Maybe I'll do the heads first, and then I'll do the foam. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention is here in this little box, I have two of these I'm gonna put up. These are actually little camera mounts that I can screw into the wall. So that way I don't have to use tripods, which take up valuable real estate in my tiny box of a room. If I just have them directly mounted to the wall, so that'll make things much easier, where I could set up this camera or my phone, or however I'm gonna do it. I have two, so I'll probably do one overhead and then one kind of in front of me or to the side of me or something. I haven't figured that out yet. First I'm gonna, actually maybe I should put these up first before I put up the sound dampening, because they might get in the way. So maybe I should do this first. Okay, there's one mount. And actually I think that's pretty good. Nice overhead view. Nice. All right, have one mount up there to hold my phone, as well as the one that I showed you. Wait, there it is. Already to hold the camera that I'm using right now, which is overhead the drums. All right, I just changed the bass drum head, and actually, that was the hardest thing actually that I've done in here so far. And the reason being is just because I have such little space to do anything. It's like backbreaking to kind of squeeze into this little spot and then take off. The resonant head wasn't that hard, but the batter head was really difficult to get off and change, but it's done now, so I'm not gonna do that again for a while. I like the way this one sounds. This is just the Super Kick 1 Aquarian. That's one I'm going to keep on there. I am going to change the resonant head, but now that I have the one on there, which is an Aquarian's coded Response 2, I'm kind of thinking I probably shouldn't even have ordered the other one, which is a Evans hydraulic blue. The main reason why I got it is just because I thought it would look cool, like a blue kick drum head on the blue kit, but you're not even really going to be able to see it, so it's kind of pointless that I even bought that thing. And I don't think it's going to sound that much different than the Response 2 on the resonant, but oh well. Might as well still change it, even since I ordered it already. It's easier than sending it back, really. Okay, so I got all the foam up, and the way I'm doing this is basically having the lower sections with the panels of foam, including the door here, And then upper, I'm kind of leaving that open so I can still get some room reflections with my ribbon mics, which are figure 8. So the upper area should get some reflection back into the figure 8 mics, and then the lower area is a little bit more dampened. It's not like that much of a difference, but definitely makes it a little more bearable to play drums without earplugs. So pretty cool. Time to do some test recording. Okay, let me show you my mic setup I have here. I'm using the Audio-Technica ATM 650 on the snare, which I absolutely love this microphone. I think it's one of the best sounding snare mics I've ever had. It's definitely the best sounding snare mic I've ever had. And I think it's one of the best sounding snare mics I've ever heard, personally. Sounds way better than an SM57. Gives a really fat sound on the snare drum with a lot of presence too, so it's very nice. On the overheads, 2 overheads here, and this is the best I could do as far as setting them up, as far as spacing, and just because of not having a lot of space on the floor, and I still need to get out, but I think they're okay. Anyway, these are Nady RSM5 ribbon mics, and these pick up below and above, so, or they're figure 8, depending on how you have them set up, but they pick up this way and that way. And then on my kick, I have my CAD KBM 412, and quite honestly, I kind of hate that mic. I'm getting something else. I'm actually just going to start putting an SM57 on there pretty soon because I just don't like that mic. I've had it for many years, and I thought, oh, maybe it's my heads, maybe it's my tuning, maybe it's the bass drum. I've tried it in so many different ways, rooms, different heads, ported, not ported, batter, resonant, and it always sounds like crap. So I think I'm just better off with an SM57. At least that is a pretty standard sound. I don't have any other. I used to have an Eevee kick drum mic, but I'm actually not sure what happened to it. But like I said before, I can always use Drumagog to sample a kick if I need to. But today I actually think it came out fairly decent for that mic, which I hate. But anyway, not too bad. Anyway, okay, that's gonna be all. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to show you guys, and that is my lights, which you can see here. And these things are pretty cool. I've actually had them for a long time and never knew what to do with them. But we can change colors here. And then I can also make them sound activated, which is really cool. And if I turn off the lights with them on, it creates some pretty cool effects. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that's gonna be all for this video today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really enjoying the new drum room. It's just really great to be playing acoustic drums again. My first true love. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload new content. Have a lot of exciting drum videos coming up this week, as well as some other videos too, guitar stuff and just music in general. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see y'all really soon.